I'm a pastor ordained in the same church as all of you, Tinubu'S wife to Benue people. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. After visiting Governor Samuel Otom and communities in Benue states that have been impacted by the recent flooding, the wives of the All Progressive Congress APC presidential and vice presidential candidate Senator Oluremi Tinubu and Nana Shettima, respectively, sparked mixed reactions from Nigerians. As the wife of the All Progressive Congress presidential candidate Oluremi Tinubu, she addressed the crowd at an event hosted for her by the communities of Benue State, telling them that despite the fact that the All Progressive Congress governorship candidate in Benue State is a priest, they need not worry. During the conversation, she remarked, "To those concerned about the Muslim ticket," she said, "I'm an ordained pastor of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, where you are also fellowship. If you're worried that Reverend Father Aliyah, the All Progressive Congress governorship candidate for Benue State, is into politics as a priest, why are you not worried about me as an assistant pastor in your ministry?" But unfortunately, Mama, this is not the right time for this. So I did tell you. If you practice Christianity without humanity, I tell you, you're deceiving yourself. Look, I've said it before, that I prefer someone who is not even a religious type of person, but is a godly person. A person who helps when you're in need, the person who is mild, who is gentle, who is kind, and has what I call human sympathy for people, rather than somebody who masquerades himself as a Christian and has no sympathy for people. I they tell you, if you ask me, I not go pick that person in a good church. Is that person in a good church? But he's kind, he's a good person. You know, people around him are like, Omo, Boboyi de wada, Auntie de wada. You understand? She's a very good person. I they tell you, I don't think I'm going to be picking that Christian, because that Christian don't lose. They're going to call him back. All right. You're a confused jihadist, masquerading as a Christian, an enemy of the Nigerian state, hater of the people, an enemy of anything good. Sent to church for political reasons, you must go no further. You're exposed. You and Satan have failed. Haba. The Nigerians have rejected both Tinubu and Atiku Abubakar. P2B is our next president. This is a very uncivilized way of saying that, you're not going to vote for them. And I've said it severally. You don't need to come out and say you're not going to vote for anybody. Take your frustrations to the pool. I've also said it severally that you don't need to be uncivilized in your speaking, no matter your frustrations. All right, you are ordained with them, but praying to your ancestor with a real child of God cannot do. Remember when you made a statement, Redeemed Christian Church of God disassociated herself from such endocrineal statement. Redeemed Church should have disciplined her. The church should have mechanism to discipline an errant pastor like her. This should serve as a lesson to the church. The ordination of people into pastoral office should not be influenced by money and position. The thing is, I don't think she has done, a lot. I don't think she has done a lot. I mean, being a pastor, a wife, being a pastor of Redeemed Christian Church of God, to me, it's not just enough. Are you kind? Are you humane? Do you sympathize? I keep using this woman, the former first lady. When I forget, that woman know they speak English, but that woman I prefer make you know they speak English, but to make you get human sympathy. With all your English and you are wicked, you are greedy, you are everything, you want everything. No. And that is a balak behavior. I'm telling you. Patience Jonathan, she was kind. She had human sympathy. The only thing we say, she knows how to speak English. That was her problem. But when it talk about feeling for what people were going through, the man get an A+. She felt. She did not hide emotions. She came out. All those things where she did do that time, no be drama. It was she letting out. I don't want to even go into this. But the thing we say, what did you do? What have you done? With everything going on, what exactly have you done as the wife of this particular person? A lot has gone wrong in the country where they've expected your husband to come out and say, not like this and like that. But we don't hear anybody. We don't see brake lights. All of a sudden, you are now appearing. So people are going to ask you a lot of questions. Okay? God forbid Tinubu'S wife to be ordained. The way Nigerians use the name of the Lord in vain. What is the logic of this overfed partners lying to? No. Tinubu'S wife is an ordained pastor in the Redeemed Christian Church of God now. Except people are telling me that all I've been hearing are lies. Pastor fighting the National Assembly and abusing someone. Exactly. Do you now see? Nigerians should be wary of wolves in sheep clothing who come with subtle words to deceive people. Exactly. Smart Adeyemi was raising a particular, very brilliant issue that will affect the people of Nigeria's life very positively, will influence our life positively. And this woman was kicking against it. Like, I look at her and she tell me she be pastor. And I heard she's a pastor. I'm like, what the heck? Ha. That is why I've told people I prefer. Make that person come out of church. Let the person just be somebody who is a good person. On the last day, plenty people go dey shocked though. I tell you. Oh wait, controversy everywhere. By the fruit you shall know them. APC has even judged the psyche of every Nigerian. People are committing suicide because the hopeless situation APC has thrown Nigeria into, and they don't care. They do not care. You are a worthless pastor, a non-grata in the faith, who uses the name of God to cover. God knows that. And if you truly are, make your husband your first convert. Give him a reason to follow Christ and let your ministry begin from Jerusalem. But I don't think so. I've been married for so many years, and I think the agreement is I will practice my religion while you practice theirs. All right. What I am seeing from a lot of writers is nothing but an act of ignorance. The Bible forbids marrying a non-Christian. Of course, no. The Bible does not. As long as it will not touch your feet and that of your children. So let us be careful with what we are saying. Well, my own is, she is a pastor here is not going need. I'm telling you. Telling us that she's a pastor and her husband picked a Muslim to get. Mama, you're not going to do anything for us. I'm so sorry to say this. You will not, it is inconsequential what you're saying. That is the truth. Because then it's let the right thing be done. I've said it before. Instead of you doing the wrong thing, I'm coming out to shalaye. Why not do the right thing? I be to shalaye, no, they tire you. Alright. Only you haven't known the number of persons you may have derailed their feet. I tell you, only the Atrema and in the National Assembly. I was like, wow. So, Madam Pastor, preach to your husband the truth, so that he can abandon his Muslim presidential ticket. That will inshallah lead him only to failure before it is too late. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for